Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 30 of SLP's Wine and Cheese. I'm Deb.
And I'm Maria.
And
here's our podcast.
For the realistic SLP.
I felt like we needed to switch it up because it's 2019.
Okay, so
Yes.
what kind of SLP are we going to try to reach in the new year?
A hardworking SLP,
Okay,
right?
who's very realistic. I think that we must maintain realistic expectations
okay.
in regards to this profession.
SLP bosses. How about that? You know, and everyone is an SLP boss.
You know what?
No?
I think we're just going to this is going to be the
that not good?
disagreeing episode.
I
I don't
really-
like the idea of like
A boss?
I don't like the idea of like having to feel bossy, like a boss.
But it's not about bossing other people. I think it's about like yourself. Like, yeah, I'm a boss. I'm in charge of my life and
I would like
my
to
profession.
Empowered. I like that word.
Okay, empowered SLP.
And
it does sound
empowered-
better.
Yeah, an empowered, confident SLP. And I talked about this on my Instagram. Who lacks modesty?
Who lacks modesty? Who's that? You?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I took a personality test.
Yes.
'Cause
I'm
lots of people,
surprised you had time and energy and effort for that. I did that
Well,
in college
I'll
when
get
I was
into
like
it
trying
why
to
I
find
did.
myself.
I had two reasons.
Okay.
So the two reasons were first,
Uh-huh.
it's the new year. It's 2019.
Uh-huh.
So what that means is that we have been on break from school.
Correct.
But also, a lot of my friends who are usually busy working in comedy or on TV and stuff like that
right.
also had a break. So I
Yes.
did a lot of hanging out, which
Got
kept
it.
me out a lot.
Yes, you were out a lot.
I was out a lot. But I also, on days when I wasn't out, I was very much in. Like
right.
on
Yes.
New Year's Eve, I didn't do anything. I just
Right.
watched TV.
Uh-huh.
But so I guess I was like in being out all night mode, and it was hard for me to go to sleep one night. So I was just laying in bed answering these personality quiz questions. The reason why I was so motivated to do so was because I was finding that in my adult setting that the majority of the cognitive language tasks that I was told to administer
Mhm.
on each resident, I just didn't find like them being engaging or even like legitimate.
Right.
And I did find that answering yes no questions about yourself is quite engaging. And then
that's why you did that on your Instagram
that's why I did on my over 1,000 people. Everyone just kept going because they like answering questions about themselves.
I did that too.
And most people like to see what percentage
Yes.
of people are in the same
Yes.
mindset. And it's probably refreshing to know, like, oh, most people do often feel blue, and most people, there are a percentage of people who don't like themselves,
Right.
and stuff like that.
I voted yes for that, though. I do like myself.
Well, I know what everyone voted.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Not that I could keep track because it was like over 1,000 people.
Right.
But
That's a lot of votes.
I know.
We could do like a research study on that.
We could, but then there's also lots of accidents because I get so many messages
Right.
when people
Well, I'm
hit
sure
no
there's
by mistake.
flaws in the, you know what I mean.
Right.
You know what I mean. We don't need to get into research right now, but
Well, we could say
Right.
that the
Right,
the
okay.
limitations of the study are that many times people might be answering too quickly, and that
Correct.
causes them to answer incorrectly.
to get the quiz over with.
But people like were horrified at the fact that like they answered wrong, and they would message me and be like, "I like myself, I promise. I just hit no by mistake."
You're like, let me reassess my data.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was fun to do.
Right.
So that's why, for those two reasons. So I would like to influence everyone to try to create more engaging conversations with the individuals in the rehab setting by trying to ask such yes/no questions as like that are about the individual. Do you like sandwiches? Do you know?
Right. Yes.
Do you take, or even you could do if this or that, like mustard or ketchup, you know?
Right,
Like
yeah.
people I did that with my residents, and they really did enjoy it.
Cool. I could send you my this or that questions if you want to do them with your residents.
Fantastic. Well, I
Yes.
quit.
Well,
So-
right. So, you know, why don't we revamp this episode for 2019? Why don't we talk about what we've been doing in our off time?
Okay.
And then you could talk about that. And then we'll go into our wine and cheese. You know?
Oh, do you want to just do wine and cheese first?
Oh, okay. Yes. Sure.
Just because
Just because I brought it up?
yeah.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
so we are drinking a white wine, a Gionelli Pinot Grigio. And I gotta admit, I tasted it. I wasn't like thrilled by it, and then as I started drinking it, it started tasting better.
Right. Yeah.
Which I feel like wine tends to do.
It does.
So,
It's a sneaky little fella.
right. And then I Googled it and I found out more of the information and the tastes of it. And I do have to admit that I do taste some pear in it. Because at first I was like, pear, but I wasn't like, not listening. I wasn't
In tune with
in
the pear.
tuned with the pear. But now that I was told to taste pear, I do. But I don't know if that's just because
Oh.
I was told to do it.
Right.
You know?
Now it's like.
Now we could do a research study on that alone.
Yeah, just
you know?
the influence.
The
of
influence.
knowledge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, either way, it's good, and I'm drinking it. And what we paired it with, I felt was good too. We paired it with a goat cheese and a cracker, obviously, and then
Right.
this fermented veggies.
Have you never had those?
I know.
That's like my favorite thing
yes,
to eat.
pickled
Those.
carrots, pickled cauliflower, and pickled celery.
Yeah, there's peppers in there too, but less.
Right, and peppers. Yes,
Yeah.
there wasn't many peppers.
There's not. Yeah, there's not a ton.
Yeah, so Deb likes fermented foods.
I do. Whenever I go to a restaurant, I always order a pickle plate if they have it.
Okay.
I went out to dinner with Eric Raj last
Cool.
night, and I got a pickle plate.
Yes.
We went to a Polish restaurant.
See, I'm a little jealous that I didn't have any pierogies because I
Oh.
want pierogies.
I
now.
brought lots of food home, but
You did.
unfortunately, Mike ate it all.
Thank you, Mike.
Yeah,
Great.
he was excited too.
Yes, I love pierogies.
Mhm.
So if anyone knows any good pierogi places in the New York metro area, let me know.
Well, you'll have to go to where we went because it was very good.
Okay.
They
I
have
will.
both fried and boiled pierogies.
I've been to Veselka in Manhattan on the east side. That's
Oh.
pretty good.
You know, we almost went there the other night with Dave Attell. Do you know who he is?
No.
Now that we're getting into our off time.
Okay.
Oh,
But wait, drink it or sink it?
I vote drink it.
Drink it too. I mean, it's not my favorite and it's not, stellar, but it's good. It's drinkable.
Pinot Grigio.
Pinot Grigio is not bad. You say like a bad thing.
Yeah, but it's just like a mom wine.
What? I don't even know what that means.
It's my mom's wine. That's what she drinks.
Okay.
But I feel like, yeah,
It's like a go-to.
just
like
older women drink it.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're older now.
Yeah.
We're 30.
I don't think it's that old. I think 30 is the new 25.
I like that you just said. Oh, are we recording?
Yeah, we're recording.
Oh,
She's drunk.
No, I'm really not. I thought I pushed the wrong button. Are you
Oh,
sure?
don't hit any buttons.
All right, we are still recording.
Yeah,
so
we're going.
Excuse us that.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's what your mom drinks?
Pinot Grigio is
Okay.
her go-to wine.
Great. Okay, so wait, let's go back. I got very distracted now. I got nervous. We weren't recording.
Oh,
So we're 30.
we are.
30 is the new 25.
I don't think the listeners know
Yes.
that we're 30.
If you-
Uh,
this is, brand new information.
I wonder if younger listeners are looking forward to 30 or they're so fearful of 30 now that they've been spending the past few months with us.
Well, don't be fearful. I was very fearful of turning 30, and I'm here now, and I'm appreciating it.
Right.
And we have created goals for ourselves now that we're 30. So this is episode 30, where we're gonna focus on our goals for ourselves, but also just 2019.
Right.
Right, because this is the year we're 30. I'm just kidding.
Well, we turned 30 in 2018. This
That's
is the
true.
year we turned 31.
Okay, let's not go there. Let's not go there, because that might be
30
difficult
plus
for me.
1.
30 plus 1. I had a 30 plus 1 party over the weekend, actually, speaking of my off
Did they
time.
call it that?
Yes, because on his birthday, on his 30th, he was really sick. So they had a 30 plus
Oh.
1 party.
Oh, okay. So they waited a whole year?
Yeah.
They could have had a party a week
Well,
later.
it was also had like a housewarming, too. 'Cause they got a
Oh,
house. So.
Okay.
Yeah, it worked out. So do you want to talk about our goals first? Or I didn't get to talk about my off time, what I did.
Okay. So,
So-
let's hear what you did in your
so
off time.
I feel like I was a balance between the two. I didn't go out too much and didn't stay in too much. I feel like I balanced it day by day. I had family visiting from out of the country, so I got to do some touristy things. I can't exactly remember what it was.
I say tourist.
touristy.
Tourist? I
I
said
don't know.
tourist.
Tourist.
Like a
A tour.
tour, like
guess-
Taurus, like the zodiac sign.
Oh.
Tourist.
Taurus.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
don't know.
Interesting.
Mhm.
So I did that, and then I went to Atlantic City. I won. Yes.
Very good.
I'm very proud of myself because I doubled my earnings, doubled
Mhm.
what I started with, and I knew to walk away. I had
You
a
walked
lot
away.
of self-control.
So
I was
you're
like,
not like a gambling addict.
No, I'm
Good.
not. Yes,
Mhm.
thank you. And then
Congrats.
thank you. And then I kind of unofficially won this like dance battle, and this dude was there, and he was like, "Hey," he was like, "You dance so great. I love your energy. Let me give you free Nets tickets." So I got to see the Nets play too on Wednesday, and I got to go hang out in the VIP lounge, and I met one of the players, DeMar, I think, number 9.
Nice.
And I met this guy who was on The Voice. So I did some cool stuff.
That's cool.
Yes.
I went through a Brooklyn Nets fan stage when the Barclays Center first opened up. I
was
worked
at the Barclays Center.
I worked at a restaurant called Woodland, which is like right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like right by. And the owners of the restaurant, they had box seats. No, didn't have box seats. They had seats that were like near the
VIP?
court. They were just regular seats, but
I
they
had
were close.
VIP seats.
Oh,
Just
so
saying.
you're
Just
definitely better than me.
no. I'm glad that you know it now.
Yeah,
Now
exactly.
that you're 30.
I know. But I just I had a few beers when I was there, and there's just this video of me, and I love every time Facebook reminds me of it.
Right.
And it's just my friend and I, Ashley, like we were just going like every night, whether those owners gave us tickets or we went on like
Right.
StubHub or something to
Yeah.
get, and they were really cheap. At that point. It
Wow.
was like $10.
Whoa.
So there's just
Okay.
I'm just like a little bit intoxicated, and I'm like, and we wanted to get on the big screen. So I'm like, do a handstand. Somebody do a handstand. I'm like, Ashley, do a handstand. And then someone behind me was like, will someone do a handstand?
Oh my god.
And then
It's too much.
the video
Too much.
ends with all of us screaming because we got on the big screen. No one did a handstand.
Oh, okay.
But we made it.
Interesting.
It was a fun. If I could find it, I'll repost
That would be
it.
great if you could.
I had a
repost
bow
that.
in my hair. I don't know where that bow went.
Oh, okay. Maybe
Yeah.
it's better off you don't know where it went.
Probably. I don't think 30-year-olds wear bows.
No, I don't think so.
Unless it's like an actor playing a teenager in a movie.
Right. Yes. Exactly. The high school. that
Yeah.
they're
Like
pretending
everybody
to be
in
high
Greece is
school.
like 40.
So that now that we're 30, I think
Mm-hmm.
it's always good to create goals for yourself, and we've had,
Oh, I didn't say what I
Oh,
did
what?
in my off time though,
oh,
really.
you didn't.
I went to see Dave Attell at Caroline's.
there was
We
more.
almost went out to eat, but we didn't. I went to 51st Jokes at the Bell House, and that's when all the comedians, 50 comedians are invited to do a show, and they tell their first brand new joke of the year. Some
Cool.
comedians cheated and told old jokes. The audience
that's not
doesn't
fun.
know, but I know. What losers, right?
Right.
And then also, I just did a lot of hanging out with friends, and my sister had her 33rd birthday. And
Oh.
ever since my sister turned 30, I've been telling the story on Facebook that's called 30 Years of Drama. But now it's 33 years of drama.
Right.
So I shared 33 memories of my sister growing up, which is harder than you'd think. And it's
Right.
much more emotionally taxing than you'd think. It takes me days to get it done because I start to get like super bummed out. But in the end, I like telling the story.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think, that's your sister. Love unconditionally.
Did
That's
you
what I
read my
think.
33 years of drama?
I did not, because I don't know. I've
Oh.
been trying to limit my Instagram as I'm on
It's
Instagram
on
right now.
Facebook. It's not on
Oh,
Instagram.
yeah. I have been definitely limiting that. I have something I wanted to shout out later, but we'll
Oh,
do
well,
that
if
for our
people are
segment.
interested in reading my 33 years of drama, just do hashtag 33 years of drama on Facebook and let me know what pops up.
Okay. So, let's go into our goals.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Do you want to go first? Or
No, you can.
Okay, I will go
Maria
first.
told me to do this, so I did. And
Got
I
it.
wasn't clear on
Yes.
whether these were long-term goals or short-term goals, or at which point I'm supposed to achieve these goals. So I just wrote some things down. So
Okay.
you'll be the benchmark. You go first.
So, you're the T and SMART goals? Yes. I just felt
Yeah,
like...
but what is the T?
I don't know what
You
it
didn't
is.
tell me what the T
I
was.
felt like it's...
Is it this year?
It's whatever you want it to be. It's just goals you've made for yourself, and I don't want to...
Okay.
put too much pressure on ourselves of like, I have to do this by now. I think you should do it when it's meant to be, and that you just take those steps for it to happen. And when it, hopefully naturally happens, it'll not naturally, but you will do the things to make it happen. And when it unfolds is when it unfolds, because a lot of it might be out of your control.
Before I turned 30, I made a list of things I wanted to do in my 30s. 30 goals for 30. I wrote this. And then you wrote an M next to each of my goals you wanted to do as well.
Exactly.
So these are all for 30. And then what I wrote, I don't know. We'll see.
All right, I'm going to go first because I think you're overthinking the activity.
Okay.
So it's just like kind of like our this or that game, It's just like something to get us thinking and talking about. So I've decided rather, to pick 30 goals for your 30s, since we're in our 30s now. But they don't necessarily have to be if you're 30 and above. If you're younger than 30 or older, maybe you like these goals too and you want to, do them as well. So so we're going to break them down into professional, relationships, and personal. Professional, obviously, with your career. Relationships are your relationships with other people, right? Interpersonal, and then the personal ones are intrapersonal. Stuff like that.
Right.
Okay. So my professional goals are, number 1, to be prompt certified, which I'm working on, to speak at ASHA. I don't know when that's going to happen, but let that
next year?
No, I don't know. That's too much pressure.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe in a couple of 5, 6, maybe. 3, I'm going to collaborate more with other professionals, which I feel like I have been doing, but maybe that goal will lead into what I'm going to speak about at ASHA, maybe they'll go together. Yes. That's why I'm not going crazy about the time. I wanted the podcast to be more mainstream, maybe if we did other things, not only related to speech, something like that. So
I think we'd have to start a second podcast that's not called SLP's Wine and Cheese.
Okay. Well, okay. I don't know when that's going to happen, but that's just something I want. I'm just putting it out there.
Okay.
And then I want to somehow incorporate dancing with speech. So,
nice.
Because
lots of people do yoga and speech.
I know.
So you certainly, it's all following verbal directions.
Exactly.
And left, right, center, turn.
Coordination, rhythm, all that fun stuff, but definitely the social skills aspect. I mean, not to bring this up again, but I got the Nets tickets, and that's just because I started dancing and I loved it, and I met 5 different people from just dancing. And it's something that you could do non-verbally and still connect with someone.
Right. Yeah.
So
that's good.
Thank you.
My friend Abby and I were talking how we want to go out and dance more because sometimes we get home and we're like, man, I said a lot. So
right. And if you were busy dancing you don't have to say anything.
Exactly.
It's very good for vocal hygiene.
Right. And also for word vomit.
Right. And to not get in trouble for certain things you may have said to someone, Mike.
Or regret.
I'm just kidding.
No.
Right. No regrets in life. So anyway, my relationship goal, this is a corny one, but I'm going to throw it out there, is to find true love.
Okay.
Okay. I know. So corny. I roll there. Better relationship with my immediate family, which I feel like it's good, but could always be better. Get married.
Okay.
Which, I would hope that would antecede the finding true love.
Right.
Right.
Yes.
Have kids and then have grandkids. I feel like that's kind of basic, but those are my goals.
Right.
And my personal goals, which I've been doing more recently, meditate more. Less obsessive with working out, because sometimes I get mad if I don't,
Right, yeah, you're intense with that.
Yes, I know. I'm working on it. Dance more. Take more dance classes.
Yeah.
So keep a journal.
Have you ever taken pole dancing?
No. Yes. I don't know why
Which
I was
one?
ready to say no to that.
Right.
Probably because I got shy. I have.
Yeah, I took
I'm not gonna brag, but I was pretty good.
4 times now. But it does hurt.
Oh, my arms were sore for a week.
My inner thighs hurt the most.
Really, my arms. I couldn't even lift them. I was like, that
Mine
was a
hurt
workout.
because you have to squeeze and then
right.
it rubs.
Yes.
That's what it was like. It was more friction pain, not soreness pain.
Mine was soreness pain.
Oh.
They showed me some advanced moves too. They're like, look, let me show you some cool ones.
My friend Kelly can do everything.
Can we
upside
go?
down. Yeah.
All right, cool.
You should go with Kelly.
I'll go with Kelly.
I give up when it's too hard. I'm I'm not really. I'm just here for the fun.
Right. See, my other goal is to be less obsessive because I feel like I get like obsessed with things.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to work on like.
Obsessive people, they like complete things though.
Right. That's true.
So that's not so bad.
Okay. Thank you. But
Like,
maybe I could.
Serial killers are very
Right. Thank you
task oriented.
Thank you for
Goal
comparing me
oriented.
to the serial killer. That's what I was going for.
I know.
now that I'm 30,
They
you know.
have a goal and they achieve it.
Right. Yes. Channel your inner.
I'm just
terrible.
you just silver linings everywhere.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay. So those are my goals, and it's your turn.
Okay.
Go
So
for it. Oh.
I
That-
brought that bell in for you. I know
Oh
you
my
like that
God.
bell.
Thank you.
I saw it in the
Deb-
living room and I was like, Maria likes this. I'll bring it.
Deb is so thoughtful. Like she does stuff like that. So everyone was just like, "What's up with Deb?" And I'm just like,
just
"She's
crazy.
just a lovely person."
You hear that pause? Lovely.
No, stop.
Yeah.
No, you're quirky.
Right. I've been described as that for a
Yes.
long time.
I like it.
So I followed your criteria,
Right.
which was professional, relationships, and personal.
Thank you.
I like my list of 30 goals for 30 better.
Sure, you should do that.
I think we should. Okay.
Right. Go
So
for it.
I want to write, illustrate, publish a children's book. I want to get my PhD. I want to learn piano. I want to become a college professor. I nailed that one already. I'm already going to start teaching.
Woohoo!
I want to speak at ASHA. I want to get a booth at ASHA. Did it.
Did it.
I want to go on a zip line.
Maybe we could go speak at ASHA together.
Yeah, you put an M next to that one.
Yeah,
so
you
you
could
wanted
feel
to do
free
that
to
with me.
say the ones I said M.
Okay. I want a zip line. Maria does too. I want to get married. So does Maria. I want 2 or more kids. Maria wants to do everything with me. Okay.
not have kids
I'll
with
say
you.
the ones that you don't want to do because you put more M's than you did not put M's.
Got it.
I want to act in a short film, web series, or something on camera. I want to complete a photo project like I used to in college
Aw.
when I was a photo minor. I want to publish and distribute coloring books for my coloring. I already did a lot. I did that. So that's fine.
Good.
I want a private practice with an office in Brooklyn. I want to take up painting. I want to travel to Portugal, Hawaii, and Bosnia. I want to see 10 waterfalls. I want to swim in a waterfall.
Croatia.
I've been to Croatia,
but
but
you didn't do the waterfall?
I didn't do the waterfall because we didn't go
Okay.
to that side. We were on the other
Okay.
side by Dubrovnik.
Mm.
I want to meet a panda. So if I had to like read you that list, that would be like number 1. I want to meet a panda. I'm not even joking. Like,
No,
that's
I know.
my number 1 dream.
Am I not allowed to laugh?
No,
at
you
that?
can. No,
sorry.
definitely. I just want you to take it very seriously.
Oh, well,
that,
I was
um,
actually brainstorming as you were talking, like ways I can help you meet your goal. Maybe you could like take
How you're
pictures
gonna help me meet a panda?
Well, I would just say we can go to the San Diego Zoo.
No. I only want to meet a panda, and I don't like zoos. I don't do zoos.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No.
Okay.
He can't be trapped anywhere.
I know.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
But there is this app, National Geographic, where you could see what the panda's doing in the zoo. It's like live
Yeah,
time.
but I want to like hug a panda.
Right, but aren't they a little dangerous?
No, people say this to me all the time.
I'm just
They're
scared.
not.
Mm.
They're so sleepy. They only eat bamboo, and they're
Right.
like not even reproducing because they're too tired.
Wow.
Like they're not gonna.
Millennials? Are they millennials?
Yeah, I know.
that article.
You've
was
been hanging out with
disturbing.
Mike too long.
No, I just read his Instagram stories.
Oh.
But Mike calls me his second wife. I don't know if I should
I
be
know.
offended or like, wow, I guess I'm just here
Because
that
you're just
often.
here so frequently and nag him just as much as I do.
you're welcome, Deb.
Thanks. I want to create and teach an online course. I want to start a business, possibly a pizza restaurant, a comedy club, a pre-K, or a moving company.
Oh my god.
I want to develop a speech therapy app, but Maria and I are already starting to work on that. I want to speak at colleges. I already spoke at 3, but this says minimum of 10, so I guess I have high standards for myself.
Whoa.
I want to master the handstand, which is the only thing that was in the book series that was on both lists, and the panda. I want to run a marathon. I want to own a home with a red front door. I want to go on
This
a
is
yoga.
over 30 though, right?
This is all of 30. 30
But
goals
this
for.
is still not
30s.
number 30 yet. That's a lot of goals, girl.
Oh yeah, I'm on. Oh, I guess I wrote 33.
Okay, for your sister.
No.
33. 30.
Actually-
Is this hashtag?
I guess I just had more ideas. I don't know.
Crazy 33.
I want to be happy and healthy.
Okay.
I want to be unemployed for a little bit. I want to chill.
Okay. Take a summer off.
From 30 to 40, I want to save $100,000, which would be $10,000 a year, $833 a month, $209 a week, and $30 a day.
$30 a day. That's not a bad number.
I know. It's not so bad.
30 is the new 25.
I spent like 25 at the grocery store today, so I could have.
There you go.
And then number 33 is I'm not going to say anything other than it's burn after reading, which I know what that is, and I'm not telling anybody.
Okay, so there's only 32.
Yes.
The last one's always the hardest when you like manifest stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the last one's always like the hardest one.
Oh.
So just a fun fact. So, anywho, let's move on to what we want to let's focus on a listener segment. So, I don't have a listener question per se, but I did meet a lovely individual at ASHA. Her name is Amanda, and I totally forgot to bring this up last time. But she is working with, I'm not sure exactly, I think she's doing this on her own. She's accepting donations for supplies, possibly books, for Puerto Rico to help schools to reconstruct after Hurricane Maria.
Okay.
And
Maria, that was rude that you did that to a whole place.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And so this is the address, which I will post a picture of it or anything, but it's Universidad. Maybe I shouldn't say because it's like in Spanish, but I'm gonna test out my Spanish right now. Universidad Albizu, Recinta de San Juan, Clínica de Patológica del Habla y Lengua, and the PO box is in San Juan. But I'll post that.
Is that for Smiles for Speech?
No.
No.
Oh. I think it's a speech therapy. It's a clinic. It's a speech therapy clinic. Clínica de Patológica del Habla y Lengua.
It sounds like you were just speaking Spanish and Greek.
It's possible. It's possible.
That was good.
My L2 and my L3 got combined to make L4.
Yeah. It's a good L4.
Anyway, so we're going to post that more. Maybe we can make like a cute little meme and stuff, but cute little like picture to go and show that. But I'll do that. But anyway, so what do we want to focus on for 2019 in terms of our therapy sessions?
I had a listener question that was...
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I just looked it up on my phone.
Okay.
So somebody said that they were very stumped with an EI case and what to do with a child who is between 12 and 18 months.
Of age?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, what do they need help with? Like start with the core issue here. What are they not doing and what are they doing? And how are you going to use what they're doing to help with what they're not doing?
Mm-hmm.
So, I feel like that didn't make that much sense. So I'm going to give an example and maybe...
Just say an activity.
Yeah, okay.
I have an activity in my head,
okay.
so you just say an activity.
All right. I like any cause and effect toy I think is great.
Okay.
But also like a sensory kind of play. Like make a sensory bin and hide some stuff in there and make them fish it out and stuff.
Right.
So... I don't know, and I like sensory bins. You could use them with so many ages and just make them more and more complex. So
right, yeah,
I don't know.
Definitely.
Maybe you could even just.
But you have to be careful at that age because they're so little, so you don't want them to put something in their mouth that's quite
small. Even cotton balls for winter. I don't know.
I don't know if I would do cotton balls for that.
Why?
Because what if they put it in their mouth?
No, cotton balls it's not that small. You could just easily take that out. It's not like a bean can get stuck in a nostril or something. Or rice.
I like to do so at this stage. I think because we're speech and language, pathologists, we get so fixated on that expressive output.
Right.
But at this point, developmentally, it's not even what they're supposed to be doing. Or they have time. So at this point, let's just be engaging and interactive and collaborative in our play.
Right.
So,
yeah, that's a good answer.
Right. So think more like peekaboo. And being suspenseful. So hiding behind a washcloth and being here I am, and then hiding again, and then here I am again, and then just showing your eyes, and then taking longer, just being engaged. So just work on having nonverbal interactions with that small child, and take the pressure off of expression, because if we're delayed, we're probably not getting there. But model.
Right.
It's important, but don't take that pressure off, because just engage, just back and forth, non-verbally, laughing, eye contact.
Good. I like that answer.
Yeah.
More than my answer, so thank you.
Your answer's good, though.
Is it?
I never used a sensory bin.
Whoa, okay.
I don't want to carry that. I don't want to buy that, and I don't want to carry that.
Oh, okay. Well, I got mine from Five Below, so it was $5, and it's not like a tremendous, like,
But
scary looking thing.
You live in Staten Island, so where you
Right.
go, there's parking lots. And then when
Right.
you get into the store, you can walk back to your car very
Right.
easily with your bag. Meanwhile, like, maybe I have to park 4 blocks away.
Right.
And I'm like, for what?
Right.
These beads?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
no.
Well, you could always do a Ziploc bag.
No,
Yeah,
I have no
okay.
desire to do a sensory bin.
All right.
And
Well,
no kid has asked. The only thing any kid has ever demanded of me is slime, and I made it happen.
okay.
So that was
Well, I don't want to make slime because I don't really want to touch it myself.
really.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I like
No,
it.
I'm kidding. I
Yeah.
would actually love to make slime. Maybe I'll do that for my 2019 focus. So what is my focus for 2019? So I really want to collaborate.
Okay.
Keep collaborating with other professionals. Doesn't have to always be like the classroom teacher, OTs and PTs. I feel like they're so educational and see things from such a different perspective. I like to always incorporate what they have to say or like work together. 'Cause I work in a school and they're, like easily accessible,
Right.
So if you're in a different setting, it might not be as accessible. But even if you are in a different setting, like even like a simple phone call to like the PT once a month, like if you kind of make it a point, like mark it in your calendar, like, hey, maybe I'll follow up with this PT that my client gets what are they doing, or what do they think about their posture, something like that. So that's my focus, to be more collaborative, if that's a word.
Collaborative.
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like I didn't say that nicely.
You said collaborative.
Collaborative. Collaborative.
Collaborative.
That's a hard word. Collaborative.
Yeah,
Right.
it is after you've
We're
had
doing
like 17 glasses of wine.
Right, not 17. Not 17. Let's specify here. Oh, that's our timer. That means
We need to wrap it up.
we need to wrap it up because we want this 30 episode to be
So-
30 minutes.
Yep, it's
But-
already 32.
Okay,
Anyway,
well-
my focus for 2019 is to be empowering.
Okay.
I
nice.
I don't know if I said this on the live or on this episode, but basically I took a personality test
Yes.
and I scored average on like almost everything except I scored low in modesty.
Okay.
And then at first I was like, "What?" And then I read the description and it was like, "Oh, it's very unbecoming of an individual to lack modesty, and many people find it off-putting, and these people are often regarded as arrogant." So now I was like, "Uh-oh, I'm arrogant." And then I was like,
Mhm.
"No, test. You are trying to put me down because I don't know who you are."
I like how you're trying to put down the test.
Yeah,
That's
the test is
probably
wrong.
rooted in scientific research. But,
I doubt it.
But you're right.
I
Test is
think
wrong.
that it is important in some aspects of your life because I'm not like walking around being like, like
I'm the
I'm
best.
the wonderful. Yeah, like most of the time I'm like I'm screwing everything up. Like I don't know,
Right.
but I do think it's important to lack modesty in what you're great at, and we all went to school for a very long time and we worked very hard and we are in a great field and we do incredible work. So it is important to lack modesty and advocate for yourself and know that you are great and that your clients and students and everybody deserves the best from you. And you can't be your best if you don't have a space. So you need to advocate for yourself and not be modest and be like,
Okay.
I am the best. Your school will be out of compliance if you
Right.
don't have
Maybe
me.
you don't have to say I'm the best, but what I do is the best, But what
Whatever,
you do
I
is a
don't-
reflection of who you are. But, just tone it down a little bit. A tweak.
Are you telling me to tone it down?
No, that argument I'm telling you
Oh.
would be better if you said to
I don't know. I
administrator
feel like
or
if you're
boss.
no, I'm not.
I'm the best. No.
You should tell
Speech
yourself
therapy
you're the
is
best.
the best.
But you should
So-
tell yourself you're the best.
Oh, you're right. I'm
should.
saying when you're advocating, you can't be like me.
No,
me.
you
It's gotta
definitely
be
need
like,
to phrase it in a more professional way. I'm just
Yes.
trying to talk someone else through it.
Oh,
Like
got it.
understand in your mind that you
Okay.
are the best,
Got it.
right? And this place needs you, and
Right.
that there are not enough speech pathologists to fulfill all of the requirements of all of the facilities that provide speech therapy or should provide speech therapy.
Right.
So know your worth and advocate for yourself, and no more speeching in the hallway.
Got it. Yeah, you said
That's
that
it.
a lot today.
Well, I think like, you know, you have to drill things into people's heads.
Got it. Got it.
So if you are working
that's your
in the
tip or
hallway,
trick, right? This is a
Yes.
combined tip or trick. Mine's be collaborative. And
okay, mine is
and my second tip or trick is learn how to say
Collaborative.
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 You're doing a tiv. Where's
collaborative.
no
What am I
collaborative?
collaborative.
Good. Collaborative.
Collaborative.
Good.
Got
Speech
it.
therapy.
There it is.
Multisyllabic words.
Got it.
L in the
Collaborative.
medial position.
Go.
Yeah.
You're
So that's what I
advocate,
just
no
want.
speech in
I
the
just
hallway.
yeah. So
That's
I
your tip or
want
trick.
to empower people to have confidence in themselves and have faith in themselves.
Good. Yeah, you're
And
very big on
advocate.
that. You are very. Deb is very
Yeah.
big on that. She's very quirky.
Thank you.
On that note, let's end with my favorite quote for this week because I always
Okay.
like to pick different quotes. You get what you focus on, so focus on what you want. And you know,
I want a bigger butt.
right. Oh, okay. Squats. There's so many tools to that.
Right. I
That
think
was-
I lack the musculature, but
that-
I will work on it.
Can I just say that was so random?
That's what I
Like,
want. That's what I want.
Like, can I just explain Deb in a nutshell? Deb went on for about 33 crazy minutes about her goals
And
and
you're-
collaboration and being a boss. And then when we end it, she says something like that had nothing to do with anything.
Well, I just want to keep everyone on their toes or on their not on their butt.
Their butt.
I don't think being on your butt will get you a butt.
Right.
But-
probably not. Probably not.
Getting off your butt will give you a butt.
Correct. So get off your butt.
Get off your
Get
butt
off
and
your
squat.
butt and complete your goals. How about
Yeah,
that?
okay.
Have a happy 2019.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci. Ciao. Collaborative.
Stop, collaborate, and listen.
I forgot the words.
was it. That's all.
Oh, okay. Stop. Collaborative and listen.
No.
Oh, is that wrong still?
Collaborate.
Okay. This has been an unabridged version of SLP's Wine and Cheese.
I'm Deb.
And I'm Maria. And I need speech therapy to say collaborative. I still can't say it.
The
This
end.
is the end.